May we invite Mr. Judelio Yap, Vice President for Alumni and External Affairs, to acknowledge our distinguished guests. 恭请本校副校长叶启明先生介绍今天来参加本活动的贵宾。
Good morning. Before we actually start the program, I have the honor of introducing to everyone our important personalities in today's activity. They are our key policymakers, our movers and implementers, and the supporters of our school. 在正式开始仪式之前，请允许我向中正大家庭介绍今天出席的重要人物。From our Board of Trustees, we have our Chairman, Mr. Sergio Lim, 林颖静董事长。Our Honorary Chairman, Mrs. Nelly Guevara, 名誉董事长张秀金女士。Honorary Chairman, Dr. Allen Rojas, 名誉董事长张兆宁博士。Honorary Chairman, Mr. Chan Guan, 名誉董事长陈祝元先生。The Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Johnson G.Y. Tan, 陈义伟副董事长。Mr. Robert K., Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees. 郭素妍副董事长。Honorary Vice Chairman, Mr. Carlos Chan, 施公启荣誉副董事长。The members of the board, we have Mr. Alberto Tan Lee, 李显策董事。Mr. Philip Chan, 曾国祥董事。Trustee, Mr. Tiu Chun Lin, 黄进仁董事。Mr. Johnny Chan, 曾国荣董事。Mrs. Margarita Go, 郭碧莹董事。And Attorney Danny Chan, 曾焕贤律师。Aside from being a member of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Danny Chan also leads our Management Committee, or MANCOM, working hand in hand with him, for which I am also a member, are the following key school personnel. Dr. Roland Chua, Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Director of the Office for English Academic Instruction. 蔡正荣副校长，他也是英文教务总主任。Miss Maribel Chan, the Director, Office for Administrative Affairs. 郑慧慧，行政的总主任。Mrs. Ma Li Ling, the Director for the Office for Chinese Academic Instruction, and the Head of the IB Continuum Development. 马丽玲中文教务马丽玲总主任兼国际文凭特序发展主任。Our school registrar, Mrs. Luzbiminda Sim. 注册处施燕妮主任。Mrs. Marie Lauren Lin, the directress of the Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool. 前生培幼园朱慧玲园长。Today would not be possible without also remembering those who helped shape the school in the past. Our past administrators today who are present, we have Mrs. Joanne C. Cotio, former president. Suye Anna Chen Yenchang. Mrs. Carmelita Espino, former senior vice president and college registrar. Chen Puyan Zhang, Yi Meili 老师。Former vice president of the Nara campus, Mrs. Chan Chui Ling. 陈水玲前副院长。Mrs. Lim Yao Puehua, assistant, former assistant to the office of the president. 前院长室助理姚培华老师。Last but not least, those who used to be our students as well, but now they are committed to support the school in all its many endeavors. The executive officers of the Chiang Kai-shek College Alumni Association. 曾经他们也当过本校的学生，但他们毕业后承诺支持母校的所有项目及活动。中正学院校友总会的公选委员 ，leading them, the president of the Alumni Association, Mr. Benjamin Tan. 陈建卫会长。Miss Joyce Lee, the Vice President, 李锦思副会长。Secretary General, Miss Grace Ko Ho, 校友总会秘书长。何启颖，秘书长，你是学长。We also have today our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Nelson Guevara from Batch 84. He is the External Affairs Committee Chairman of the Federation of the Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 施超前校友学长。I hope I did not forget anyone. 在我们正式开始我们的节目之前，我想向大家展示一段视频。我相信大家在我们的脸书中 看到学校已经拆除了那个 Padre Algue Campus 校区最古老的2栋楼，取而代之的是一座新的12层楼 12-story building， 里面将容纳我们整个全生培幼园 IB 课程的教师以及他需要的所有设施，以及各种科学实验室、语言实验室、书法实验室，2个可以做整年级学生的演讲厅，一个有篮球、排球、乒乓球、羽毛球、体操、啦啦队、武术，还有一个新的健身室，一个综合运动训练中心，以及我们的眼镜园有了一个慢跑的路径。建成后，我相信这一楼将达到其他华校无法比拟的水准，与更有名的大学不相上下。Before we officially commence our program, we would like to show everyone a short 2-minute video. As you all know, in our Facebook post, the school has already demolished 2 of the oldest buildings in our Padre Algue campus, namely the old Wong Chun Seng building and the alumni building. In their place will rise a new 12-story building that will house our entire Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool with all its facilities for our preschool, pre-nursery to kindergarten students or pupils, classrooms for our IB programs, and all the many facilities its students will need, as well as those that are needed by our regular programs. All the different kinds of science laboratories, speech lab, kitchen laboratory, and 2 lecture halls that will be able to seat an entire year level. We will also have a multi-sports training center that will have facilities for our student athletes in basketball, volleyball, table tennis, badminton, gymnastics, cheer dance, wushu, and a new fitness and conditioning room. And we will have a jogging path for our track and field athletes. When construction is finished, it will be of standard, unparalleled by other Chinese Filipino schools, and will be at par with many of the major universities. So without further ado, let's all watch this. Let me also add Mr.
The
Reynaldo C. from the Alumni Association, 诗人安委员，他是校友会的公选委员 ，Mr. Reynaldo C.
The entrance of colors. 国旗、校旗、进场。
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di maghihiling. Lumalang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling ko. Ang higaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good day and welcome to the Chiang Kai-shek College 82nd Foundation Anniversary and Service Awards. Our school was named after Generalissimo Chiang Kai-shek to inspire young Filipino Chinese to emulate the great personality and spirit of the late president. Today, in the midst of trying times, as we commemorate the birth of this great leader, let us be reminded of one of his quotes. Don't be disquieted in times of adversity. Be firm with dignity and self-reliant with vigor. Let us pause for a moment of silence as we pay our respects to the late President Chiang Kai-shek. "董事会与校长和副校长向先总统蒋公敬礼。一、鞠躬。二、鞠躬。三、鞠躬。 Let us all welcome the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Sergio Lim, for the opening remarks. 恭请董事会林董事长引进致辞。
今天我们在这里纪念蒋公的诞辰，因为本校的校名中正是我们创校校长王顾校长钱生先生当年亲自向蒋公提出，而得到蒋公的首肯，所以每年在他诞辰的前夕，我们都举行献花仪式，以纪念他。蒋公是近代中国著名的政治家和军事家。1926年，他带领国民革命军誓师北伐，对日本8年抗战，最后取得胜利。他是一位热爱国家的好领袖，一生与现代中国历史事实相关。他的风光伟职将永远留存在人们的记忆中。而他对日本抗战中的一句名言“地不分南北，人不分男女”，鼓励大家群起抗日，得到当时成千上万青年人的认同，而参加抗日的行列中。所以我们尽力纪念他的诞辰，也要谨记他留下很多金科玉律的训诲，值得我们去学习。谢谢。
Braden Edric A. 曾印象同学 is a 4th grade student of Chiang Kai-shek College, currently enrolled in the Campus School of Music. His love for playing the piano was kindled when he joined his first class in grade 1. With his grandmother's encouragement and his family's support, his passion continued to grow and drive him to practice daily and hone his talent. As he strives to become a star pianist someday, let us listen to a special intermission number from Braden Edric A.
Hi, I am Braden Edric A. Today I'll be playing Horse and Sleigh and Lightly Row.
our school president, Attorney Danny Chan, shall share an inspirational message to the CKSC community. 恭请本校校长曾焕贤律师致辞。
大家早上好。今年是中正的82周年。我们因为疫情期间不能大型的庆祝，只能在这里线上办一点活动。今天晚上有音乐欣赏晚会，题目是因为爱。Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 82nd anniversary as a school. Because of the pandemic, we cannot celebrate in grand style. So we will instead have this occasion to honor our 5-year service awardees, 10-year service awardees, and so on. Tonight, we will also have a musical production titled For the Love of CKSC. And I find it fitting that that is the finale of my administration and my stay at CKSC. Next May 2022, I will leave CKSC as its interim president for 2 years. 我这中正的82年来，我自己参与了50年。1971年开始进全生培幼园，当学生，不是当老师哦，当学生，到明年5月22年离开，算是50年，50个学年。但是最辛苦的就是这2年，这2年因为疫情期间没有什么大表现，但是为情势所迫，必须坐镇中正学院的校长。那这2年我们能够有什么大发挥没有？我很惭愧的说，中正学生从潘校长离开那一年到现在已经减少了1000多位，27%左右。但是我觉得我最值得骄傲的是，这2年执政的，虽然学生减少，虽然学校亏损了1700万非币，但是我们没有减少老师的任何福利。Even though we have decreased in student population and we lost 17 million peso, the school did not reduce a single cent of the benefits due to the teachers. This is because the Board of Trustees realized that it is during these pandemic times that we need to be more compassionate and we need to be more supportive of you, so that you can find that working at Chiang Kai-shek College is worth it. We do not ask you to sacrifice first. The school sacrificed first for you. That is our step in building a community, in trying to build your trust in the institution, and looking at CKSC as something you can retire with. We see education not as the filling of a vessel, but education is the kindling of a flame. And that the flame thrower or the initiator is you. You should build the future of CKSC. And that is why we honor you today. 很多人问我，为什么中正损失这么多，我们还是无动于衷呢？其实中正就算再损失1700万，还是会有董事支持我们继续办校。 因为中正毕竟是一个 non-stock non-profit institution， 不是为了钱而办校，是为了培育下一代。所以虽然中正这2年没有再继续扩大，但是我们最终还是保持了我们的教学的原则，就是那些没有钱念书的，我们还是让他们继续报，为的就是我们教育下一代，让他们更好，他们的明天更有希望。那我们执政这2年，主要的方向就是这5点。My basis of administration for the past 2 years has been the Ignatian paradigm that Ateneo is so proud of. A paradigm for global learning, a paradigm for experiential learning, a paradigm for integrated knowledge, a paradigm for moral compass, and a paradigm to build a community. That is how I have tried to lead CKSC the past 2 years. And I'd like to go with you to review what we did the past few years, and especially from the time of Dr. Powa. We have shifted our paradigm from being a Chinese school to a Filipino Chinese school. Filipino, Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. We promote the 3 language, 4 dialect, Sanwen, Siyu. We started our IB program. We segregated the Chinese to the first language and second language sections. We revived the math science section. We promote international immersion of our students. And most important, we give you consistency, constancy, and stability of policies. For experiential learning, we move towards activity-based assessment or your learning task assessment. For college, we emphasize the entrepreneurial thrust. We held seminars, talks on health, on SSS, on accounting issues, on legal issues. We changed the senior high school Chinese to functional Chinese. We encourage extracurricular activities even during this pandemic. We were able to get the PASCU Level 3 accreditation, PACUCOA Level 1 accreditation for college, DP authorization, and ongoing is the MYP authorization. Soon, we will also establish a business resource center at the Nara campus, while emphasizing our Chinese culture, our core Confucian values. We also promoted sports and scouting as an alternative to MAPE. We integrate CAMPA to our student development, and we provided the most scholarship ever in the CKS history to more needy students. For our community, we build our social media presence. We link our alumni to our school and our placements. We came up with a teacher retention program, which I will discuss soon. And we established a school museum and archive so that we can learn from the lessons of the past. We also have a Phil Chai Literature Research Center housed at the Nara campus. And we entered into MOA with Manila Doctors and Metro Hospital for the benefit of our sick employees. In terms of teachers retention program, we have increased the teachers' pay. We have rationalized our pay scale from a top-heavy inverse pyramid to a basic pyramid where majority of the pay goes to our rank and file. We have doubled our performance incentives last year, and this year in lieu of our parties, again, we will give a second performance incentive. We have granted full discount to qualified children of current teachers. We have increased hospitalization subsidy from 6,000 to 20%. We have sent teachers to training even during this pandemic. And we have opened Chinese sections for AM and PM instead of all in the PM. And coming soon, we will double your master's degree pay incentive from 1,000 to 2,000. We have increased the wedding and bereavement benefits. We hope that more of you will avail of the wedding benefits rather than the bereavement. And soon, under proposal to the Board of Trustees for their approval, we will provide tuition discounts for grandchildren of our teachers and our retired teachers. 是的，我们现在准备给在任的老师跟退休的老师，他们的孙儿孙女，如果还是愿意来中正念书，我们会提供他们免学费的折扣。这是我们对各位老师的一种尊敬，也是对你们老师跟你们老师讲，我们没有忘记你们，你们不用你们没有后顾之虑，因为你们就算有孙子，中正还是会让他们有学费的折扣。因为现在我们去年把老师的学生老师的孩子的学费全免的时候，很多老师跟我讲，我们年龄过了，我们的儿子女儿都已经结婚了，都已经上大学了，我们用不着了。那我们有什么好处？今年我就回你们，你们快叫你们儿子女儿去生第三代，那学校不会亏待你们。This is our way of telling you that CKS is somewhere you can retire with. And that is my message to you this occasion as we give our service awards and also as my valedictory address to you. I am leaving Chiang Kai-shek by May 2022. The school has already appointed my successor and it is from within. So that is one advantage you will have. There will be continuity of policy once again. But let me leave you with this quote from Peter Drucker, a management guru. The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence, but it is to act with yesterday's logic. 遇到危机的时候，不是危机产生问题，而是因为我们用昨天的逻辑、昨天的做法去应付今天的危机。Thank you, everyone. Have a fruitful weekend.
Every year, our school recognizes the commitment, dedication, and passion of CK Shan teaching and non-teaching personnel whose service to the institution is unparalleled. It is with honor that we present to you this year's service awardees. All 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 50-year service awardees shall receive the following: commemorative paperweight for 5-year awardees, plaque of recognition for awardees of 10 years and above, cash gift from Chiang Kai-shek College, cash gift from Chiang Kai-shek College Alumni Association Incorporated. These are but small tokens for their great service to the institution. We thank them for the inspiration and for their valuable contributions to Chiang Kai-shek College. "5 years of service." Aliana Lyra Felix, Teacher, International Baccalaureate, 国际文凭课程老师。Ida Lim, 黄宗云 Teacher, Grade School Chinese, 小学中文部老师。Glicerio Manalo, Coordinator, English Program MYP, 国际文凭课程中学英文项目联系人。Christy Joy Alawigan, Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。Antonio Heriberto Cabug, Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。Jason Chio, 李宏鹏 Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。William Joseph Guzman, Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。Alexander Suarez, Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 10-year service awardees reads, 10-year service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 10 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President. Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 10 years of service. 服务10年者 Marilyn Rivera, Teacher, Grade School English, 小学英文部老师。Abigail Odicta, Teacher, Junior High School English, 初中英文部老师。Janelle Rose Ong, Teacher, Junior High School English, 初中英文部老师。Dr. Ivy Lim, OIC, Research Office, 研究处负责人。Michael Do An Nang, 郑德根 Professor, Higher Education Division, 大学部讲师。Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 15-year service awardees reads, 15-year service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 15 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President. Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 15 years of service. 服务15年者 Attorney Danny Chan, 曾焕贤律师 President, Chiang Kai-shek College, 校长。Jeannie Yu, 叶珍妮 Teacher, Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool, 培幼园老师。Monette DeFeo, Teacher, Junior High School English, 初中英文部老师。Almira Villaver, Teacher, Junior High School English 初中英文部老师 Christina De La Cruz 林淑珍 Girls Basketball Assistant Coach 女子篮球副教练 Marvin Nam 郑双金 Coach Chinese Dance Troupe 中国舞蹈队指导老师 Ladies and gentlemen, the 15-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 20-year service awardees reads, 20-year service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 20 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President, Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 20 years of service, 服务20年者 Maribel Chan, 曾慧慧 Director, Office of Administrative Affairs, 行政总主任 Amy Ang, 黄永威 Teacher, Grade School Chinese, 小学中文部老师 Ladies and gentlemen, the 20-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 25-year service awardees reads, 25-year service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 25 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President, Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 25 years of service, 服务25年者 Nati Shah, 佘雅智 Chief of Staff, 校长室主任 Harold Daulo, Staff, IT Services, 科技服务处职员 Dulce Yu, 丁美璇 Teacher, Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool, 培幼园老师 Maria Buena Delantar, Teacher, Junior High School English, 初中英文部老师 Army Mogro, Teacher, Senior High School English, 高中英文部老师 Brenda Ong, Teacher, Senior High School English, 高中英文部老师 Ladies and gentlemen, the 25-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 30-year service awardees reads, 30-year service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 30 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President, Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 30 years of service, 服务30年者 James Yu, 施拔生 Purchasing Officer PGSO 采购主管 Cherry Chan 林真真 Teacher Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool 培幼园老师 Anastasia D 曾冠文 Teacher Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool 培幼园老师 Ngarshan Sia 张雅珊 Staff Office of the Registrar 注册处职员 Judy Tandok 武玉霜 Teacher Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool 培幼园老师 Sylvia Chua 施明岑 Teacher Grade School Chinese 小学中文部老师 Georgie Abar Abar 蔡昭志 Teacher Grade School English 小学英文部老师 Virginia Lim 王子玲 Teacher Junior High School Chinese 初中中文部老师 Jose Norberto Limuaco Teacher Junior High School English 初中英文部老师 Maria Army Rojas Teacher Junior High School English 初中英文部老师 Ladies and gentlemen, the 30-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. The citation on the plaque for 35 years service awardees reads, 35 years service award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to name of awardee in recognition of 35 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President. Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. 35 years of service. 服务35年者 Grace C. Ching Ching Lim 施晶晶 Teacher Grade School Chinese 小学中文部老师 Mildred Munoy 蔡行川 Teacher Wong Chun Seng Memorial Preschool 培幼园老师 Dr. Gilbert Go 吴辉鹏 Professor Higher Education Division 大学部讲师 Ladies and gentlemen, the 35-year service awardees of Chiang Kai-shek College. Rendering 40 years of dedicated service to Chiang Kai-shek College is our librarian, Higher Education Division, Ms. Wilma Valeros. The citation on the plaque reads, 40 Years Service Award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to Wilma Valeros in recognition of 40 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021, during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President. Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, our 40-year service awardee, 服务40年者 Wilma Valeros, Librarian, Higher Education Division, 大学部图书馆职员 rendering 50 years of dedicated service to Chiang Kai-shek College, is Miss Letty Ching, Chen Jingfang 老师. The citation and the plaque reads, 50 Years Service Award. Chiang Kai-shek College presents this to Letty Ching in recognition of 50 years of service to Chiang Kai-shek College, given this 30th day of October 2021 during the 82nd Foundation Day celebration of Chiang Kai-shek College. Signed, Attorney Danny Chan, President, Mr. Sergio Lim, Chairman, Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, our 50-year service awardee, 服务50年者 Letty Ching, Chen Jinfang, Teacher, Junior High School Chinese, 初中中文部老师. Thirty-year service awardee, Mr. Jose Limuaco, shall deliver a response from the awardees.
Good day to you all. It is an honor to share with you one of my achievements, 30 Years Service Award. I would like to thank Chiang Kai-shek College for giving me the opportunity to teach in this institution. To the administrators, thank you so much for everything you have done over the years. After all you have done, a thank you isn't enough. To my former mentors in physics, Mrs. Cynthia Kison Yap and the late Mr. Ben De Vera, thank you for your unselfish support you have accorded me. Without them, I will be inoperative. The 30 years I spent with this institution is just but a number. It's not the quantity that matters most, but rather the quality of years in service that I've experienced. That experience translates into a friendship you shared with your co-teachers, the administrators, and most especially the students. I like to recognize the non-teaching personnel, the maintenance, and the guards. In behalf of my colleagues who are also service awardees, I would like to thank you all. The present pandemic taught us a lesson: acceptance and humbleness. It is not what we have in life, but who we have in our life what matters most. And that is you, our family, and the Almighty One. Again, maraming salamat sa inyo.
Jillian Page Kwa, 柯欣雅同学, is a CK Chan alumna with a keen interest in the performing arts. Exceptionally talented, she started singing at an early age and joined various competitions both inside and outside of Chiang Kai-shek College. She has bagged various trophies from various Chinese, national, and international singing contests. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this special song number by Jillian Page Kwa.
上将夜幕深深淹没，漫过天空尽头的角落。大雨在梦境的缝隙里游过，凝望你沉睡的轮廓。看海天一色，听风起落，柿子树吹散苍茫茫烟波。大雨的翅膀已经太辽阔，我松开时间的绳索，怕你飞远去，怕你离我而去，更怕你永远停留在这里。每一滴爱水都向你流淌去，都流进天空的海底。海浪无声将夜幕深深淹没，漫过天空尽头的角落。大雨在梦境的缝隙里游过，凝望你沉睡的轮廓。看海天一色，听风起落，柿子树吹散苍茫茫烟波。大雨的翅膀已经太辽阔，我松开时间的绳索，看你飞远去，看你离我而去，原来你生来就属于天际。每一滴爱水都向你流淌去，都流回最初的相遇。都流回最初的相遇。
Progress through education， 透过教育获得进步。Chiang Kai-shek College strives to produce CKSians who will make a positive impact in society. Individuals who, equipped with CKSian education and values, will drive progress and make a difference. We extend recognition to grade 10 and 12 academic achievers who are exemplars of excellence and who serve as inspiration to both teachers and students. The awarding of Chan Kuan Scholars for school year 2020 to 2021. 陈祝元董事长，奖学基金受惠者。陈雅文，10年甲组。 10年甲组。12年级，施海良，12年级；谭永成，12年级；杨超然，12年级；陈玉兰，12年级；蔡菲菲，12年级；尤文敏，12年级；施颖玲，12年级。Today, we came together to celebrate 82 years of CKS Shan education. The Chiang Kai-shek College Museum presents its 5th virtual exhibit. Let us look back at, and once again witness, the various ways that Chiang Kai-shek College celebrated foundation anniversaries over the years prior to this new normal that we are facing. In a world now characterized by physical distancing and sometimes isolation, we come together, united, undaunted, and undefeated, as we virtually join hands and hearts to reaffirm our commitment to heal, build, learn,
and educate as one. building on the pillars of propriety, righteousness, incorruptibility, and honor. We are confident that the future shall see a higher, brighter, and stronger Chiang Kai-shek College.
Before we end the program, the school would also like to take this opportunity to thank our honorary chairman, Mr. Chan Kwan, who sponsored 355 sets of lunch packs for our teaching and non-teaching personnel through Berleo Catering. 让我代表学校感谢陈志源名誉董事长为我校教职员提供外带的午餐。我们学校负责承担运送的费用，谢谢陈志源名誉董事长。At this point, we will have our group picture taking. May we request everyone to please open your cameras so that we can have our group picture taking. Please give us your best smile as we start taking the pictures. 现在让我们进行集体照。大家请打开你们的相机，给我们你们最好的微笑。Let's all smile. Keep on smiling. To give your best smile, you can say the word Pyeongjin. Pyeongjin. Let's say Pyeongjin. Keep smiling. While we're taking the pictures, may I also take the opportunity to invite everyone to join us tonight for the virtual music night concert featuring 12 of our alumni who are known Pinoy singers and artists. 今天晚上的那个线上音乐会演奏会请大家去欣赏听我们12位那个校友最好那个华社最好的歌手。That is via Zoom. Thank you, everyone. Okay, we're done with the picture taking. So onwards to the program.
Righteousness, incorruptibility, and honor. We are
群思语，相识9月9。